Hello, everybody.
Hi, guys.
Welcome to the second episode
of the Decrepit Couch.
Thanks, Nana.
Thank you, Nana.
Thanks, Nana.
Thanks, Nana.
You have to watch the first episode to find out what we're thinking, Nana.
Yeah.
Well, today, in our last episode, we told you a little bit about our just snippets of our lives with addicts. And both of our marriages were unsuccessful, and unfortunately, our guys are still struggling with their addictions and trying to work through what they can work through every day. And Natalie knows our guest. I just met him a couple of weeks ago.
Our very special guest.
He's our very special guest, and he is a success story.
Yes, he is.
For somebody that battled with alcoholism. And we're not sure if he's comfortable yet. He wants to hide. So
if we're lucky, Kip will take his race car
you just for us. Said his name. You ruined his anonymity.
Oh, I thought we were doing that though.
Yeah, but shouldn't we? I thought we were going to ask if we could say his real name.
Go ahead.
No, that's okay. We already said it. You want to introduce yourself? You want to stay in the helmet a little bit longer?
A couple minutes. couple minutes.
So the reason that he's wearing a helmet is he's a race car driver, a real life race car driver.
From Butler, PA. He races in the dirt, right, Kip? Dirt racing. Mm-hmm. Did you know that Pennsylvania is the #1 state for dirt racing, right?
Absolutely.
I know
is
my
Butler
facts.
Where Big Beaver County stuff is?
Yeah, and it's where Donald Trump's ear incident happened, right next to Kip.
Where were you that night?
That's what I'm saying.
So basically what we want to talk about tonight is our experiences with alcoholism in our lives.
Yes.
We're not success stories.
Yes.
Yet.
Yes. And also, I'm an addict, as I said before. I've struggled on and off, but I'm on the right track right now. And then my perspective of being married to an addict that's really struggling. Kelly's perspective being a non-addict herself and being in a situation where someone was really struggling. And Kip is the perfect example of someone who struggled with alcohol for many years, and he now has 7 years clean, and he has honestly changed his life tremendously. And that's what we want to do, is share stories of people from all different walks of life involving addiction and just life stories like that. And I think Kip has a really good story. So we wanted to share it with you guys.
Yeah.
Right, Kip?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
If you'd like to remove the helmet, you can. If not, we want you to be comfortable.
We should let people have an emotional support thing for every time.
Now that he's all sweaty.
It's a little tight.
Are we gonna leave the helmet with us?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on.
Is your emotion?
So we're trying to keep that good.
Tell people a little bit just about yourself in general.
Grew up on a farm.
That's cool.
Did 4-H, grown up, raised cows, pigs, stuff like that.
No comment. No comment.
Competition, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Straight away from that, when I turned basically 16, I was on my way.
What age did you start getting into your addiction, would you say?
I was 14, 15 at a restaurant as a busboy with older people that was able to buy things for me. Mm-hmm. And that was it, pretty much.
That industry too is, known for drinking and drugs and things like that too.
Yeah, it was easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was easy.
Did you complete high school?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Were you drinking a lot though during high school?
I'd get a red Hawaiian punch, pour out half of it and fill it with vodka and go to school.
Do you think that you had a problem then, or do you think it was kind of like, because I even did that. I went to Catholic school, and I know I would
Wow,
sneak.
guys,
I
didn't do that.
No.
I'm saying.
I would go to my parents' liquor cabinet and fill something up and take it to school, and all my friends would like giggle. Like, was it that kind of teenage stuff where you were like serious into it and just on your own?
My parents didn't drink. My parents don't drink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there wasn't alcohol in the house.
Were you
No.
okay when this was in high school? Were you doing this with friends, or was this like your own
Solitary,
thing?
yeah.
I was doing it with friends at first,
Mm-hmm.
and then it became I didn't have to be with anybody to do it. You know, I was on my own. We used to get a case, walk around with 3 friends in their neighborhood with nowhere to go other than to walk around late at night, all night, drinking.
Uh-oh, here comes Jack. Things are heating up.
That's a big...
So, liquor, beer, both. Like, what was your addiction like?
Only beer for the longest time until
That's kind of like normal as somebody's turning 21, and that's the excitement. And that, when do you think it really turned into a problem? Like, you felt like it was a necessary thing. That
Wait,
point.
did you always feel though? Because when people say that, so when I was like at the end of high school and then beginning of college, people would always say that to me, like, "Oh, but you're just in college, like it's just partying," and I'd go along with it. But deep down in my gut, I knew. Is that how you felt? Like I knew it wasn't normal and it was different than everyone else's. Like I knew already that I had an issue, but I couldn't like admit it to myself.
Yeah.
It was, no, I knew there was a problem. You know what I mean?
What kind of drunk were you? Were you like happy, angry, sad, or was it just depends?
Happy as ever. One thing said. Totally off the deep end.
Yeah.
I can't even picture you being
Totally
upset.
off the deep end.
Nah.
Not even
Did
kidding.
you yell?
Yes.
And you cussed. Kip cussed.
I cussed. I said a lot. Did a lot. I mean, I wasn't shy about anything. You know, just anything. I mean, I'd go off the deep end. Yeah, on just...
Did you notice, this is a weird question, like, well, when my husband would drink liquor, it was all over. Like, he wasn't necessarily, he was usually a happy drunk, but that would get him to a level that I could almost tolerate the beer more. But I noticed that some beers, he would be, like, I forget, I'm trying to think what Yingling. If he would drink Yingling, he was a mad person. But everything else, he was like a bush guy. He's like country bush guy. And he was happy and fine, but it would be like a 30-pack.
Alcohol's the same as, like, I noticed with my drug addiction, because I've had a lot of addictions to different pills. And I am telling you, I mean, you could have a pill that is the same milligram, the same drug, made by like one manufacturer compared to another, and it's totally different. Like once you get to really know, like once you're truly an addict, don't you agree? And I feel like alcohol's the same way. It's like your body reacts so differently to just very specific ingredients.
Wow.
No, I agree with that totally. Yeah. If someone said do something pretty crazy, it was me first in line.
That's how I drink. Like I can be the calmest person in some ways, but when I get drinking, and people wonder why I don't usually drink, because I won't do anything crazy.
That's what I mean. It was.
It's like I live for it or something. I like want people to like make me do crazy stuff. I'm not like really that like ugly, so like for people to be like
really that
for people to be like, who the fuck invited Natalie every time? Imagine how horrible I had to be. Seriously. Like, people were outraged when someone would invite me to a party, because I was fucking unbearable. I was unbearable.
I was unbearable.
Yeah, I have some weird questions
Ask-
written down, but I'm really interested. I liked your story of your final day drinking.
Oh,
I don't know
shoot.
why I thought that was the coolest ending to your like drinking story, because it just struck me.
My daughter had her birthday, and it all came back. You know, her birthday, we're celebrating her birthday, and I'm literally looking at her and thinking, what kind of, I'm a piece of shit. There. You know what I mean? That's what I kept thinking to myself. Like, I'm like, this is devastating. My daughter thinks this of me. Her birthday, and the next day, I did the same thing. Went to work, went to the bar right after work, like normal. That's what you did. You know, bypass gas stations when you needed gas. Only had this much money. I'd rather spend it at the bar. I went there and walked in. You didn't ask for a beer. When you walked in, it was already ready.
Yeah, they knew you.
You know what I mean? It was
You're a
sitting there. You
regular.
sat down. You had your buddy saving a seat for you. Boom, you sat down. There's a beer. I sat there quiet and drank the beer. And the whole time, even drinking the beer, I mean, the moment I sat down, I knew that I shouldn't be there anymore. Finished the beer. Already an open beer ready for me was handed to me. And I literally didn't shove it, but slid it right back towards the bartender. And I knew her, you know, normal bartender. And I said, I don't want it. I don't know how, I don't know, you know, and something in my brain just said, uh, she laughed, thought it was funny, thought I was joking. And I just said, seriously, I didn't want to pay for my beer and go. Uh, she knew I was serious. The second time I said, you know, she knew. And I just said, thank you. I think I gave her a $5 bill. Beer was $3. $2. Here, $5. I got up, said, see you to everyone. Said, see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. People laughed. Everyone around the horn, you called it. You know what I mean? The bar was this side, around the horn. Everyone, yeah, 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 you know. See you tomorrow. I knew when I pushed the door open and walked out of the building that those people would never see me again.
And they did.
It was set in my mind.
Yeah.
I knew it before I left the building that there was people I'd never see again. And I still haven't to this day.
Yeah.
No, I've seen two people in person 7 years.
Did you know that morning, like that day before you went, or you didn't know till you got there that you were going to be done?
I didn't know till I parked my car in the parking lot. I can't explain what it was or why, but I just instantly, when I parked my car, I used to park in the back, you know, because in the back, you know, no one can see you. The police can't see you in the back, you know.
Yeah.
No, they never drive around the back of the building. So, no, I knew as soon as I parked my car. I mean, I didn't even, walking into the building, I didn't even want to drug myself to get in there to have a beer. I was forcing myself. I don't know, something, I can't explain it. I just,
it was just your time.
yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what it was, to be honest with you. But my brain, I call it waking up, is what I call it for myself. You know, that's what I call it. Something struck me, and that's how it ended. I walked out of there. I went from drinking a lot to quitting January 9th.
Cold turkey. Any withdrawals or anything like that? Did you feel hideous?
No sleep. Zero.
Well, it's really dangerous to just quit drinking like that.
Yeah, how long did you not sleep for?
Weeks. I mean, maybe a half hour here and there, and you know, maybe, or a sleep that you thought you were sleeping, but I could hear everything. I sleep with a TV on. I mean, I could hear the TV. I could hear everything. I wasn't sleeping. Weeks, month, and then I started being able to sleep a little more. But I secluded myself. Fully admit. All I did was see two guys I raced with. One of them I'd hang out with working on the race car. He drank in front of me. Never told, he knew I was quitting drinking, but it wasn't, he didn't, I hid that stuff from him also. He didn't know that I drank as much as I did, if that makes sense. I mean, we
Yeah.
drink together, but he didn't, he didn't go to the bar with me. He didn't see that side of me.
Did you have people in your life that when you were sober, they would still be like, oh, just have a drink with me?
Uh, not really, because I'll fully admit that day I didn't only just give up drinking, I gave up people. A lot of people.
Yeah, you usually have to change your circle with any addiction.
Well, I say I felt bad because some of the people were good people, I guess, but were they? I mean, they are good people. They're just.
Yeah, it's
okay. If it brings out the worst in you,
it was bringing out the worst in me.
You have to protect yourself.
I feel a lot of them were enabling me. Mm-hmm. They were helping me stay in the state of mind and just the things they were helping me. They're helping me.
Because they want that version of you. That's the version they know.
I was fun. I was fun.
So people that are still in it, they want that version.
Yeah. I mean, I admit I was fun. I mean, I was darts. I mean, you couldn't beat me.
Well, addiction is very isolating in itself, though. So that builds camaraderie with some people, the drinking.
Yeah.
And they don't want to lose that either.
I mean,
because then they find themselves alone again.
Oh yeah. No, but I mean, that's the biggest thing. I not only that day did I quit drinking. I quit people. I quit a bunch of people. Walked away from a bunch of people. I'd never spoke to any of them in 7 years.
Mm-hmm. But I would venture to say if you did, they'd tell you that they were proud of you and maybe they wish that they could do the same.
Well, I could talk to them now.
Yeah.
But at a time I could not. Mm-hmm. I could not. They weren't going to help me. Not that they were going to, they weren't going to help me. The only person that could help me was me.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It was, I realized that, so I secluded myself. I totally secluded myself. I'd get on my quad. I'd go for a ride and I'd park it and I'd sit for hours by myself. Hours. When I say hours, I'm talking like get up in the morning and be gone all day. Hiding. Not hiding at that time. I wasn't hiding. I was taking care of myself.
Yeah.
I needed to do the things I needed to do by myself.
Yeah.
It was important to me. Yeah. No, it was. Sorry. Yeah.
But that's your journey with sobriety. You have to handle it however you do.
I said the helmet might need to go on.
That
was tough.
Put your helmet on.
That's like our security pillows.
Yeah. No, it's just tough because like I walked away and I needed to get back who I was supposed to be as a younger version of who I felt I always was supposed to be. That somehow I got off very badly of who I was supposed to be because what I was doing, and that's not who I was. I was hiding something inside of me. I needed to get in tune with my emotions. I needed to understand my emotions. I needed to understand myself. Mm-hmm. As crazy as that sounds, I didn't understand myself.
No, that's not crazy.
So I needed to. It was tough. It was really hard. Mm-hmm. I looked at myself a lot. I really looked at myself a lot because, like, no matter what, you can look around and sometimes you think everyone around you is the problem. Sometimes you just gotta look at yourself.
Yeah.
That maybe I might have been the problem. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's not always about everyone else. Sometimes I looked at myself very deeply. Adjusted myself very hard on myself, extremely. Like when I say that, and not that I'm better, it's just I don't know many people that are able to, for myself, that I know that can be that hard on themselves.
Well,
that can come with addiction, though. Like. Mm-hmm. Some people view addicts in a certain way, but I always say, like, I have extreme, like, OCD perfectionism issues, and I was raised in that. And that's like the driving force behind my addiction. Because I have that personality where it's all or nothing. And my addiction was like a coping mechanism for the extreme perfectionism and being extremely hard on myself.
Yeah. I don't know. The more I think about it, I don't know. I don't know, still to this day, many people that look at their self like I look at myself. If that makes sense.
Well, how do you look at yourself? Tell us.
Me? I mean, just shoot. I was pretty selfish.
That's a lot of addicts, though. There's a lot of selfishness. There's a lot of narcissism.
Yeah, I mean, I just pretty. Yeah, I mean, I was
blame
pretty,
everything for everything.
Yeah, I blamed everyone
everything
else.
For what you do.
Yeah, I blamed a lot of other people for things that I could have prevented easily. Everything is easy, and when I say that easy, like it really. I look back to a lot of stuff, a lot of things. I don't have many problems right now in my life, as if that makes sense. Like I handle everything,
and that's good.
Okay, like, but they're not. It wasn't hard. It's not hard. What I handle is not hard.
But it's so hard in the addiction.
Okay, yeah. Like I couldn't. I just
like,
couldn't.
Well, you were leaning. Yeah. You were leaning on the alcohol.
Yeah.
For a lot of stuff.
Like right now, even right now, like everyone. I think, my opinion, everyone likes to pick out negatives in every situation. Like it's so easy to think negative. But there's a positive in everything. You just have to find it.
Yeah.
If you can find a positive in every situation, whether it's negative or not, I mean, and actually believe it, everything will be all right. That's how I get through things. You know what I mean? There's a positive. I used to get in a race car with my buddy and say to him, "Hey, man," I'd be strapped in, ready to go out there, and I'd look at him and say, "What if I crash?" And he'd say, "What if you don't?"
Yeah.
And I thought, well, shoot.
Yeah.
Like, I'm thinking about the worst when that isn't always the case. I'm saying, what if you crash? He's saying, well, what if you don't?
Yeah.
And that always sticks with me. And I use that. I learned a lot through racing that I apply to things, as goofy as that sounds. I mean, it's like, shoot, I can do a lot of things now, and I don't want to give that up.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. Why would I? I don't want to go back. No one wants to go. I like who I am. Finally. Yeah. Aww. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I don't know.
Do we have any questions? I think I may. I might. Let's see. I'm just gonna look. Where you were talking about, do we need to take a break?
No.
Or we kind of already did. Where you were talking about, no, this isn't one of my questions. I have very interesting questions too. Where you were talking about how you were really hard on yourself, I will say, as the wife of an alcoholic, when we split up, I beat myself up every day. I failed him. I enabled him. I did this. I didn't look a certain way. I didn't clean the house better. I didn't do this. I thought of all the things that I did that made him continue to drink and choose alcohol over me and our family. So I think just as much as you beat yourself up, a partner of an addict at some point too, because I initiated the separation. So I took a lot of responsibility of it. There was a lot of guilt on my part and things like that too. So I don't know. You're kind of in it together when you're in a partnership with somebody, and it's hard on both sides, So, I mean, I appreciate hearing a story like yours and how you were hard on yourself and you realized what you were doing and you were making decisions to better yourself when it's really hard for other people. Like, I wish my husband could have found the strength to quit because I know it's not easy, and I didn't expect it to be easy. But we tried things. He tried rehab. He's gotten in trouble. I mean, without sharing a lot of his personal stuff, there were so many opportunities where people were like, "Don't worry, he's gonna hit a rock bottom," and it was like, "How? What do you? Death would be the worst rock bottom." And
rock bottom is a tricky.
And I got so sick of hearing that rock bottom thing.
Because rock bottom is extremely
I
different
asked,
for everybody.
I asked you if you felt like you hit a rock bottom, and I think it was the little things that affected you with your daughter, and whatever that maybe that built you up to it, but you were also very lucky a little bit in your addiction because there wasn't a lot of like legal trouble and stuff, right?
No.
Yeah.
No.
And I hate saying that you're lucky in your, but you know what I mean? It's almost like you were, like you said, a functioning alcoholic. And I always think, oh, it has to take something bad for somebody to really change. And you were strong enough to just change and know yourself enough that you did it.
Well, you would have thought successfully. You would have thought when I was 22 years old, and I crashed a vehicle. You would have thought this would have got me to stop then. I crashed a vehicle with 3 other people in the vehicle. I rolled 9 times. I was ejected. I injured 3 people badly. We all survived. I mean, I was life flighted.
Oh my gosh.
Drinking. You'd have thought that would have got me to stop, but it didn't. I got a DUI. Had to do things. Go to jail for a little bit. That kind of stuff. You'd have thought that would have woke me up, but it didn't. As soon as I was better, went right back at it. So it didn't take that. That wasn't part of my story. If that makes, I don't know.
Yeah.
If that didn't do it. That didn't do it. It was my brain. My brain needed to get to where I just needed to run a course, I guess. I don't know. I can't explain the day that I decided all this. I really can't. I have no idea how, other than my daughter saying that to me. I think about that to this day.
Yeah.
Every day I do, still. Yeah. She has no idea how much she saved me that day. I say that. She'll never know. She doesn't know.
She has no idea. Tell her one day when she's older.
Maybe one day.
Yeah.
But not now. Yeah, not now.
Well, you have to be ready for that.
Yeah, too, no, I'm not ready for that. I haven't. I'll be honest. I have only told a handful of people that I'm finally comfortable enough to.
The story with your daughter.
Yeah. That's a very that devastated me. Once again, that it completely devastated me.
Yeah.
When hearing that. Yeah. I mean, for someone to be excited, tell you that there's beer that you love.
Sometimes it's like something.
A child.
Simple, like it's the simple moments that can be people's like rock bottom, honestly. And it'll be the most random. Like I don't know. I feel like I had moments like that too, where it was like a combination of everything.
Man, when I say devastated, it devastated me. Hearing it, I mean it. My face probably went from smiling. I was just devastated. It ruined my whole entire day. Yeah. Because like, I'll admit like that too. Like I don't know if I knew love until I had children. Nothing again, anything I say, but it's just like, shoot, to hear someone that you truly love and care about, that you do anything for, think that when they see something like that. And then something, just your brain saying, that's what I'm going to be remembered for. That's not
Well,
how.
you're
That's
not
not
now.
how. No,
Yep.
that's
You're
not how.
not
That's
now.
not how I wanted to be
Now you
remembered.
could be the crazy race car driver.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
Yeah.
I'm not real crazy. I try to be really safe.
The cat's entertained.
Yeah, at least none of my animals are trying to have sexual intercourse with anyone.
That one got
Jack.
shut off as soon as I tried to pick it up. It was out of here.
Yeah.
Katerina. Because she's sassy. She only wants to be touched when she wants to be touched.
She's a Russian spy, I think. Possibly.
Right.
I'll still never forget
She
when
came
you...
from Russia.
Yeah. She spent a
Sent by the
crazy
spies.
amount of money.
I spent like $3,000
Yeah.
shipping her from Russia because I was having a manic episode of
And you know what she said to me one day at the shop? She was like, I really hope I do
catch
get a cat from Russia.
Yeah,
I hope I get
didn't
one.
even
I don't know
know
if it was a scam. Yeah.
And then I just like Venmo'd or Cash Apped some random. And then this man showed up with a car full of cats in the middle of the night. And like I opened the door and you would just hear like out of his car and him like wrangling all these cats.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
His name was Boris. I was like, here's your cat.
Yeah.
You will name her Katerina. That's my best Russian accent.
Yeah.
That's a true story?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Who does that?
Me, that's
Natalie.
I love to do stuff like that. I live for it.
No.
What is the funniest or most absurd thing that you did while intoxicated that you can laugh about now?
No, there's so many things.
I mean, I think
it's funny.
I don't know, Kip. I think that might be the doozy.
A work company picnic, golf outing. Oh man.
Take the mic.
No.
No, I mean, I meant like just like figuratively.
No,
like,
if you don't want to
but
tell
like,
that story,
I mean,
that's
no, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, it was a work golf outing, scheduled, lots of people.
If you want, just tell a long story short. You don't have to get into all your little bits that
we
are
went to a
embarrassing.
golf outing, and I'm full-fledged. I mean, I'm drinking before I get there, You have to. So I'm like good when I get there. They had all the golf carts parked there, and obviously I like to race and like to drive things. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to go pick a golf cart because we got to have like the fastest one,
Yeah.
They're all different, they're all different. So I'm going to go faster. Well, the first one I pick, I get in it, I drive it around the parking lot, and I come back and I say, oh, that's not good enough. I park it, jump in the next one, hit the gas. I instantly am like, wow, this thing's way faster. This is ours. So drive up to my partner. I'm like, shoot, dude, get in, put the clubs in, drinking, start golfing. I think five hole. We're playing 18 holes. It's a scramble. We get to like hole 5 and like, no joke, we're out of beer. And time out. Got to go back to the parking lot and get more beer. I go back in the golf cart's full throttle, get it, come back, continue golfing. I mean, I'm driving neutral down hills, as fast as the thing will go. I'm driving through sand, like the sand traps you're not supposed to. I'm driving up on where you drive the ball, whatever that's called. I mean, I'm going everywhere, jumping stuff, crashing into people.
I bet they loved having you though.
I had the president of the company, I think, yelled to me, "Act like you drank before." But anyhow, at the end, you get done golfing and you go in. There's a dinner for us. I had to go to the bathroom, so I just went. Everyone, I mean, we're all in a big room, nice room.
So you're like at your seat, like
I'm at my seat to eat, and I'm like, I gotta pee. I just get up. And I open a closet door.
In like the room.
In the room with everybody. Everybody's in the room. Everybody, the whole work. I mean, we have 3 locations. There's like 100 people there I work with, I open the closet door and I just start peeing. In the closet door. I don't even go in the closet. I just open the closet door and pee into the closet. I could feel like a tap on my shoulder and I'm like, what the heck? I like turn around and it's a salesman. And he's like, "Hey, Kip, that's the closet." And I'm like, You know.
Okay, I gotta sit back.
You know what I mean? Like, okay. So
Oh,
I just
boy.
proceeded to go pee. Finish peeing. Totally. When I just turn around and I didn't care even at that moment. I was still like, well, I don't see the problem in anything I'm doing. You know, like I see no problem at all. And I just go back to my seat and sit down. But then the more I sat there after I sat down, I was like, I got to get out of here. You know what I mean? This was bad. You know, this is bad. The owner of the company sitting right there. Like yeah, and I just peed in the closet. You know, and then like the golf people that run the golf course are like now cleaning up. They're like in the closet, like cleaning. And I'm like,
oh God.
Meanwhile, my whole table, the coworkers I'm with, they're all laughing. No, they're all laughing. They think it's hysterical. Well, you know, I'm just at that time, I'm just like a yard guy. You know, I'm like, we're all laughing. We think it's funny. It wasn't funny. You know what I mean? It wasn't funny. I mean, there were high end people that like you're representing a company. You know, it's like shoot. And I still work there.
They never did an outing after that.
No, it was that was the last golf outing. Yeah. Well, luckily, my boss he did like me. I mean, he paid for the golf cart, every damages on the golf cart. It came back with flat tires. I mean, everything. You know, luckily he liked me. So, like, you know, he you know, he covered the golf cart damages.
Oh, you damaged the golf cart too.
Man, it come back all 4 tires. You know, they were flat as ever.
What was the next day like?
Did you have the next day? That was a Saturday. That was a Saturday. So I had all Sunday. I had all Sunday to sit and think. Man, I got to go to work Monday. I went to work and not many people talked to me. Not many people at all, including the guys that were laughing at that day. You know, I mean, Saturday, they wouldn't even, like, no one would talk to me.
Did you just keep your head down and do your job?
Yeah, I mean, what else would I do?
That's
you know?
thing.
Just like, oh gosh, this is terrible. You know?
Safest thing.
And then I finally seen my boss, the owner of the company, like on like Wednesday. I just happened to cross paths with him. He just walked up to me and just said, I cannot believe I let you drive my equipment. And I said, I mean, I said, I don't drive your equipment like that. And then he said, and do you remember going to the bathroom? And I said, a little bit, not totally. You know, I was that drunk. You know what I mean? I was. And then he said, and then you disappeared. Where'd you go? I said, I went home. He said, you drove. I said, I mean, yeah, obviously. Yeah, that was the conversation with it. And I think the way it ended was that's the end of the conversation. And I will never talk about it again. And we never had a golf outing again. I'm still to this day. How old was I? I was in my 20s, 28. I mean, 27, 28. But to this day, we've never had a golf outing again. So I'm known for the guy that ruined company picnic golf outing. Still to this day.
And do you think that was really the reason? It probably didn't help, but
I don't know, because we had golf outings my whole career up till then. That's the one I went overboard, extremely overboard, extremely.
Went a little too overboard.
I was like way overboard, like extremely. I don't think, like, even the story doesn't justify how bad it really was.
I know, because that's how.
Yeah, like I mean,
my ex-husband drank. I know the exact behavior, and he would have been peeing in the closet right next to you and not known.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, that's not even. I mean, that's not only the peeing story. I mean, my ex-father-in-law took me to a Steeler game one time. And
you didn't tell me there were more pee stories.
Yeah, I got completely wasted there. And me and him, we drove home, and we got to his house, and my wife was there at the time, a couple of my kids, because they were waiting for us to get in for the Steeler game. And I walked in the door and opened the laundry room door immediately and just started peeing right away again. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just pee in closets and laundry rooms randomly.
Yeah. Were they upset with you?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that one didn't go over. That was like, yeah. But they were really nice about it too.
Mm-hmm.
They like, they were very upset, but they were actually like, oh, like, wow. And I think maybe that's when they realized, like, oh man, he's
Got a problem.
yeah, he's out there. Like, he's gone. Like he
Yeah.
doesn't even. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, I got many, many stories. A lot of driving stories.
Mm.
You know, driving, racing, other people,
Mm-hmm.
making crucial mistakes. Not me crashing people, getting people in situations that they shouldn't have been in because of me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, uh, just being stupid, being too reckless, too wild,
Yeah.
with no care in the world, none, zero, zero. Didn't matter to me. Didn't matter to me what happened.
Wait, this is probably like to the, you know what I mean, time-wise, roughly. So, I mean, I'll cut this part out. But what should we end with, do you guys think?
Should we end it light? Like kind of funny?
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea.
Should Dick put his helmet back on then?
Like, I'm out. I don't know. What do you
I
do?
had to.
I
I was so excited with my questions at work. I was like, I'm gonna be a serious reporter.
Do you think I should put your helmet on?
Is your head big?
Why?
It'll hurt your ears.
What do you mean?
It'll pull your ears.
Oh, I can't.
Down.
I have an issue with my ears.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then I got them cut
It
off.
will, because usually I have a head sock on, and then I put. No,
think of a funny question for
and it
him.
holds my ears. You know what I mean? Like seriously, you can try.
Sock.
It's a Nomax head sock that covers everything but right here. So when I put the helmet on,
and it keeps your ears up.
Yeah, it keeps my ears, because this is tight. When I put it on, like right now, I can get it on with my ears sometimes not getting folded.
Oh, that would suck. I'm claustrophobic.
Yeah. So with the head sock on, it prevents that, and then I have two little earpieces that go
You
in.
could put it on.
What's a funny question that we could ask him to end? We could be like, since everything was kind of heavy and serious.
I feel like my brain is off.
If you had to give your alcohol consumption a movie title, what would it be?
Oh, I don't know. They already got like The Hangover and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, man. Fictional. It'd be something. Like, you wouldn't even believe it. The things that happen. Sometimes I used to say, like, it's like a movie. It's like a movie. It's like a made up. I used to say that to myself. Like, this is a movie. Like, this stuff can't happen, and it's happening. Does that make, like...
Yeah.
Literally, like, I would literally say it to myself, like, this shit just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't
like
happen,
it's so
but it does happen.
You can't
or I'd tell a story to somebody, and they'd be like, that's so untrue. And I'd be like, that's so true to the T, dude. Like, that really happened. Like, that's the stories I had. People would be like, no, how are you here? I'm like, I'm here. Like, I'm literally here. I don't know how, but I'm here.
And that was every day, right?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, things would just happen. The weirdest things would happen. So I don't know what a title would be. Total fiction. It'd just be. No one would believe it. No one would believe the things. Like, I have many stories. I just have to remember them.
We'll have
and I do remember them.
Kip, if the people like you, we'll have to bring you back. Oh. We'll have to bring you back if the people like you.
If the people.
Yeah.
The people. I don't know.
Yeah.
I do have many more stories. I just have to maybe be asked or reminded of them, because I got many things.
Yeah.
Many things. Stupid things, too. Things I shouldn't have done.
Yeah,
Situations
me
I was
too.
in that I don't even know how I got in them. But I did. Bad decisions.
Put it back on to wave bye to everyone.
Yeah, hold the...
I saw your ears.
His face
Did
just
they
looks
bend?
in pain when
I
he's putting
saw
it
your
on.
ears
My
bend.
right one's bent.
Yeah, oh, it smushes your, like, face and everything. Wow.
Well, yeah, because you don't want movement. My head would bang around in there and hurt.
Oh, Kim, I hope nothing ever happens to your brain while you're racing. You're
That's
such
what
a
this
nice
is for.
person.
This will prevent everything.
I'll feel bad if something happened to you.
No, don't feel bad. It was my choice.
I'm so emotional. I could like cry over it. I don't know why. Do you ever get like emotional like that? I just like my hormones or something. I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah,
well, Kip was very nervous about this interview.
Yeah.
He's kind of shy, and you know, he's in touch with his feelings.
I do have feelings.
So we held back quite a bit.
Yeah. But I think this was good.
It was good for you. It was good for people to just hear that, you know, you just gotta be strong and think about what you want to do and what direction you want to take, and one day hopefully other people will find that strength like you did to
remember who you are.
Quit. They'll be strong enough to take off their support helmets.
Yeah, no, it's a lot. It's a lot.
So what's in the future for Sober Kip?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. To be honest with you, I enjoy what I'm doing.
Good.
You know, like, whoa, where's that at?
That's what I Griffith.
Yeah, no, I completely enjoy what I'm doing. I enjoy my life right now.
That's good.
I got like 4 things. I work, I go home, I see my kids. I get to do something that I dreamed of doing my whole life as a child. I get to race. I got 2 buddies that love it just as much as I do.
Bill and Gary.
Yep, Bill and Gary. And I got a group of guys that when I see them on Friday nights, we get along like we've known each other forever, and we all share the same passion. So yeah, I enjoy my 4 things.
That's good.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I'm going to stick to it because it's working.
Yeah.
And I like it. Finding something you love. You got to love something.
Yeah.
Everyone loves something. You just got to find it.
Yeah.
It helps out a lot.
And you keep yourself busy.
I have to keep myself busy. Yeah, it helps out.
Oh, that's what we love to hear.
Kip's a winner.
Yeah, Kip's a winner. Woo, Kip. All right, so I guess we'll be back next week, right?
Unless everybody hates us.
Yeah, we're coming back anyway.
We're coming back.
I think next week
we're learning and we're growing. This is only number 2.
Yeah, and we're gonna have more guests. I'm excited. We have some fun people we're gonna bring on.
And our whole thing, you know, we're not necessarily just going to talk about addiction and things like that. Like eventually we want to branch off into other things and talk about what anybody wants to talk about, because we like to answer questions. Yeah, if you guys have any input on anything you want to hear, please let us know. I would love for people to give their input on what they want to hear about. Okay. All right, I guess that's that. I feel like we're really dull right now. Yeah. Bye from the Decrepit Couch. Bye from the Decrepit Couch.